This is just the Williams, making it a video about me feeling better and stronger and giving advice to some TFL. You gotta stop all this pity, man. Get more stronger. You see what happened in my situation with Rose Salio. You gotta stop letting women, get to you, man, and focus more on yourself and start being more stronger, man. Be stronger, man. Don't let these women get to you, man. Just don't do nothing stupid. You know, like starting a mass shooting and stuff like. Don't do that, man, because you can't get a woman. You know, women nowadays, they come and go. It's just weird now. Everything's changed. But I'm not making that much videos about women anymore because I'm making videos about other topics like professional harassment or stuff like that. I'm glad that Mark Montoya helped me out. I want to do better. I want to do better in other things, but besides talking about women all the time. Because women, are they just watered down. They just watered down. It wasn't the same. The women back then. I don't know about the 70s. I don't know why I keep saying this, but the women I know back in the 50s and 60s, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. But now it's 2016 now. 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. I think the 90s. That's when it got started. Where the 90s were. When NWA came out back in the late 80s. That's when it all started. Where these women want to betray, go after these thugs and all of that stuff. So in the late 80s and late 80s and 90s, that's when it got started. When these women going after these thugs and stuff like that. Going after the guy that has the gold grills in his mouth, pants sagging, and stuff like that. I know women going after bad boys that started it. I know men that said their pants back in the late 80s, but they were thugs. They were thugs. And stuff like that. And stuff like that. And the woman was going after the so-called thug guy, and that was it. That's when it got started. When the women that were going after the thugs, it started back in the late 80s and 90s. Especially when Tupac came out. These women were chasing after the thugs and losers and all that other stuff. Back in the day. This white liberal crap. What the white liberals wanted black men to do. They wanted them to be like thugs. They wanted them to be like somebody that they're not. Like Tupac, for instance. Tupac, don't get me wrong, Tupac is a great rapper. He is a great rapper. But he followed the white liberals. He got into a situation that he couldn't get up out of, but trying to act tough and all of that. So that what these women want. Tupac was a good kid. Before Tupac was acting like this, he was a good student. He was a little nerdy back then. He was nerdy. He was the women didn't want him. That he had to switch up his style. I went back in 1991 when his first Cap album came out. His first album was good. Tupacalypse. That album was a good album. He was talking about real life issues and stuff like that. So the women didn't like that album too much. When he came out back in the 93, 95, 96, he had to change his way to become a thug to get women to want him to get what he wants. So don't be like Tupac, man. Don't be like him. Stay who you are. Don't let these women get you stressed out. Don't let these women get to you, man. Like I said before, I got my heart broken by Rose Salio, stuff like that. So just learn from my experience, man. Just learn from my experience, and you'll be all right. Like Savage Gap, man. Stop you got to stop stressing yourself over these black women, man. You know, stop stressing yourself, man, because it's gonna get worse. You know, I'm just give you some advice. You know, become stronger again. You see what Mark Montoya was trying to help Jamari, Baraka McCray, um, what's the other guy's name? I can't think. He helping a lot of people out, man. You know, in my situation, and all this stuff. You know, just don't let it get to you, man. You know, just keep your head up. You know, focus on you. You know, you'll be all right. You know, don't let these black women or any other type of woman, you know, get to you, man. You know, just feel better and stronger. You know, that's all I can think. You know, just don't worry about these women, man. You know, that's their laws, and that's the proof of it. So, you know, Rose Salia got a baby named Daniel. You know, that's why I said in my other video with some guy. So I think she's married. I don't know. You know, but it kind of broke my heart. You know, real bad. But I'm feeling more stronger now. I'm feeling more stronger and better. But by the time next year, you know, I'm feeling even more stronger and better because you don't see me talk about women as much as I used to because I'm going to other topics now, trying to make me feel better about life in general instead of just worrying about women all the time and talking about women is not going to make it better. You know, you got to find something to do or something. You know, you do have to have confidence. You know, you have no choice. You do have to have confidence when it comes to women. You do. Because let me tell you something. You're saying everybody saying on YouTube confidence doesn't do anything, but at the same time it does in some cases. You know, I know a lot of women get a lot of these attitudes, smart mouths, and all of those stuff, but just let them go. You know, just find you a woman that's more respectable, that's more respectful, that fits your needs and stuff like that. You know, everything will be fine. You know, stop looking for women. You know, the more you look, it's not going to come. It's best, you know, to just let the woman come to you. And I know it's not going to happen always. I know these women be waiting on men to approach them, and I know these women be saying that I got a boyfriend and stuff like that. You know, I know it gets on some of these YouTubers' nerves. You know, I know it gets frustrating and it gets on their nerves. But, you know, it's best to just avoid them. You know, it's best to just avoid them, you know. Just avoid them. That's my opinion, just avoid them. And that's that, you know, just avoid women altogether. Just focus on you, and that's that, you know. You know, the reason why these women saying that they got boyfriends and stuff, because I believe some of it's true, but some of it ain't, because they don't want you talking to them. They don't want you knowing about. They don't. It's a lot of things that I can think of. You can put in the comment section and all this. A lot of things I don't know, because maybe they're just not interested and stuff like that. Just say, you know, and you right. You know, women can say you're not interested. You're right about that, but at the same time, you know, don't let that get that. Don't let that embarrass you, man. You know, just leave the woman alone. You know, just leave them alone. You know, that's it. Just leave them alone. That's it. But you know, I know it's frustrating to a lot of people on YouTube the way they saying that. You know, you got people like Kent saying this, or you got people like Akemi Warrior saying this back in the day when he was making videos about it. You had a lot of people saying that. You know, but now as I grew older, now I'm 28. Going on 29 next month, you know, my birthday is not too far. You know, it's not too far. I'll be 29, you know, May 6th, you know. Don't let that get to you, man. Just focus on you. You'll be alright. But, you know, women are cool. You know, I'm not talking about all of them, but some women are cool nowadays. You know, some of them. It doesn't matter what race, nationality they are. Women are just cruel. Some of them, but not all, but some of them. You know, don't let that get to you, man. My advice, to just stay single as long as you can. Be free as long as you can. You don't have to worry about these problems. So that's it, man. That's all I got to say about this topic. You know, just focus on you. Focus on the thing that you do have, because it ain't too late. It's not too late. Just live your life free from women. Not all women are bad. Not all women are good. There's some good women. There's some bad women out there. So just give yourself the time of the day. Just give yourself the time of the day. Become more stronger. Become more better. That's all. That's the title. The title of this video is called "Stronger and Better." That's the title of this video. But just it's a whole world out there. It's a whole world out there. Instead of just talking about women all the time, because talking about women is not going to solve nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing but make you miserable. You know. Just stop thinking negative about yourself. Just stop it, because it's not gonna get you anywhere. I used to you get Facebook messages to women online, but times go by, I don't do that. It got to the point where, I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's just a waste of time. Stuff like that. But women come and go. They're just the way they are. Especially if she's the wrong type of woman. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign she is. It's not all about your sun sign. There's other planets in your sun sign. Especially if she's the wrong woman to begin with. If the woman don't got your best interest or the same exact thing that you have, then just let her go. If she's not gonna be around that long, just let her go, and that's it. I had it happen to me so many times in my life. Just let them go. Just let them go and go on by that business. If they start talking about their exes in front of you and stuff like that, they have a problem with their ex and they talk to you about it, just leave them alone. Don't even listen. So, but that's all I got to say up in this video. But it's a lot of things that I had to talk about in this video. So, but I'm not really worrying about women anymore. I'm really not, because I'm older now, and I'm not really worrying about women anymore. I'm happy being single. That's what I'm happy doing. I'm gonna stay single for now and be free from the hardships and pains and stuff like that for the rest of my life. I'm thinking about, staying single. That's the best way. That's the best option. Like I said before, these women don't have options. We have options. I'm not talking about a lot of these men don't have it. They have kids all over the place. But I'm talking about the good men. The good man is going to have options, but the women that's going after the thugs, they having babies by them. It doesn't matter what race the women are. There are Mexican thugs, there are black thugs, Mexican thugs, white thugs. Doesn't matter. She ain't gonna have no options. You are the good man, you are, but she is not gonna have no options. She's not. So, but this is Justin Williams. That's all I got to say in this video. But this is Justin Williams. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.